Namaste everyone. Welcome back to another session of Science at Your Tips. Here we are discussing NCERT solutions in our 10th class in chemical reactions and equations. Coming to 12th question. Already we have completed 11 questions in the previous sessions. 12th question we have here. Write one equation each for decomposition reactions where energy is supplied in the form of heat, light or electricity. So one by one equation we'll write here. All these reactions are decomposition reactions. So for these all, let us write the examples. Now first type of reaction, first type of equation I am going to write for the reaction which is taking place in the presence of heat. So this reaction we can call it as thermal decomposition reaction because it is taking place in the presence of heat and it is a decomposition reaction. That's why we can write the word as thermal decomposition reaction. So for this example we can write calcium carbonate on heating forms calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas. Okay, next photolytic decomposition. Photolytic decomposition, or simply we can call it as photolysis. Photo means nothing but light, lysis means breaking the bond. Photolytic decomposition. Thermolysis also we can say for this thermal decomposition reaction. Photolysis we can say for our photolytic decomposition reaction. In this we can write silver bromide, which is in light yellow color. When it is exposed to sunlight, we can write here H nu. In the presence of sunlight, it converts into gray color silver. Along with that, bromine gas also is formed. Colors are very important in our chemistry. Products whatever are formed, before what happened, before what is the color, after what is the color, this color changes if anything is there. That's very important in chemistry. Next, let us go for third type of decomposition reaction. What is that? Electrolysis or electrolytic decomposition. I'm writing here electrolytic decomposition, or simply you can write electrolysis. Okay, so in this electrolysis, electro current, lysis breaking the bond. So in this electrolytic decomposition reaction, I'm writing a simple example. Water in the presence of electric current or electricity, you can write in the presence of electric current, water converts into hydrogen gas along with that oxygen gas. So for balancing we can write 2H2O gives rise to 2H2 plus O2. Even here also we can balance 2AgBr gives rise to 2Ag plus Br2. First equation already it is balanced. No need to do anything there. So these are, as they are asking only one example I have given here. These examples you can write. Other than this also you can write, like for thermal decomposition, if you want to write, you can write potassium chlorate decomposing into potassium chloride and oxygen gas. Zinc carbonate on heating forms zinc oxide and carbon dioxide gas. Photolytic decomposition also you can write like silver chloride decomposing into silver and chlorine gas. Like that, some other examples also you can write for the decomposition reactions. Next, 13th question. What is the difference between displacement and double displacement reactions? What is the difference between displacement and double displacement reactions? Write equations for these reactions. Here, displacement, nothing but single displacement. Double displacement, where we have precipitation, neutralization reactions, all those. So in displacement what happens, in double displacement what happens, let us see with the help of examples, and also we are going to write equations for those examples. So in this 13th question, they are asking difference between single displacement and double displacement. So coming to single displacement, how it is there. In single displacement reaction, or simply you can write displacement reaction, if you are having one element displaces another element from a compound. Now here we have A element. BC is a compound. In BC, B is the element which is going to be displaced by A because reactivity of A is greater compared with the reactivity of B. B is less reactive, A is highly reactive. Then what we are going to get here? AC plus B. Only one element is displaced by the other element. Because of that, we are getting a single displacement reaction. Examples you can write here. Here in this examples you can write very simple. We'll take here zinc reacting with hydrochloric acid forming zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Iron we can take reacting with hydrochloric acid forming iron chloride and hydrogen gas. Or else you take iron reacting with copper sulfate converting into iron sulfate and copper. These are double displacement reaction. In this double displacement reactions, we can write the examples from precipitation reaction or else you can write from the neutralization reaction. In double displacement reactions, actually what is happening? We have here two compounds, AC and BD. Okay, so here what happens? A is the element which is going to displace B and B is the element which is going to displace A. Both of them will exchange their anions. So what will happen here? We are going to get the products like this. What are those products? We are going to get AD along with that BC. Okay. Now let us see one example for this. In this example, if you observe, I am writing here sodium hydroxide reacting with hydrochloric acid. I have taken one neutralization reaction. In that, sodium hydroxide reacting with hydrochloric acid forming sodium chloride along with that water. Okay, this we can write under double displacement reaction. Once you will see the difference between single and double displacement, one element displaces another element from a compound. That is single displacement. Here anions are exchanged between compounds. That one we can call it as a double displacement reaction. Okay, for double displacement reactions we have lot of examples like neutralization, so many acids reacting with the bases forming salts and water, that you can write precipitation reactions, so many are there. If they are asking two examples also you can write very easily. Even for single displacement also you can write like any metal reacting with the water, any metal you can take reacting with the acid, or any metal you take reacting with another metallic compound. Those all you can write for single displacement reactions. So here we have 14th question. In the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involved displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction involved. We are refining silver, means we are purifying the silver metal. This is a third step involved in our metallurgy process. Okay, there we are purifying the metal. That is a third step. First step is dressing of ore or concentration of ore. Second step is extraction of the metal by reduction method. Then third step is refining of silver. So here we are recovering the silver from silver nitrate solution. Here displacement reaction is there by using copper metal. There itself they have given all the hints for us. Copper metal is reacting with silver nitrate. Then what happens? Copper is highly reactive compared with the silver. Then copper is able to displace silver from silver nitrate. So copper nitrate will be formed along with that silver metal also. So let us write the equation for this. So here in this 14th question, for this answer we can write the equation: copper reacting with silver nitrate solution and forming copper nitrate, along with that silver also is formed. If they are asking balanced equation, you can write that one also. Just by writing like this, it is balanced. Okay, so this is the equation where copper is displacing silver from silver nitrate solution. Let us continue the sessions with the other questions also which are there. Thank you everyone for watching.